You think waking up to your phone's alarm is strange? Imagine. One morning you open your eyes and find yourself lying in a Stone Age cave. No phone, no traffic, just the sound of wind whispering through the trees, the scent of wood smoke, and the soft flicker of firelight dancing on ancient stone walls. In this 2-hour 30-minute journey, I will guide you back thousands of years into a world where time flows slowly and life feels simple and raw. You will sense the earthy smell of damp moss, hear the gentle trickle of water in the distance, and imagine what daily life was like for our ancestors. And as my voice blends with the rhythm of your breathing, your eyelids will grow heavy, and sleep will come as softly as the sunrise at the mouth of the cave. If you enjoy relaxing journeys like this, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you won't miss the next calming history story, and leave a comment sharing where in the world you are listening from and what time it is. I love seeing this global community of dreamers, all drifting into sleep together. Before we begin, find a quiet, cozy place where you can fully relax. Dim the lights or turn them off completely. Put on your headphones if you can, so every sound wraps gently around you. And when you're ready, take a slow, deep breath in and a long breath out. Let your shoulders soften, your jaw unclench, and allow your mind to drift back into a world where time feels endless. You close your eyes for a moment and take a deep, slow breath. The air here is cool, carrying the earthy scent of moss and damp stone. You open your eyes again and realize you're lying inside a cave. The soft glow of firelight flickers on the rough stone walls, casting dancing shadows that sway gently, as if they are alive. The faint smell of wood smoke lingers around you, warm and comforting. Beneath you is a thick animal hide, coarse in texture yet strangely soft, keeping the chill of the air at bay. You turn slightly. Your fingertips glide over the cool, uneven surface of the stone, solid and ancient, as though you are touching time itself. A soft breeze whispers through a crack at the cave's entrance, bringing with it the scent of wild grass, tree resin, and the untamed world beyond. Far off in the darkness, you hear the steady drip, drip, drip of water echoing in the quiet, like the ticking of nature's oldest clock. You inhale deeply and exhale even more slowly. Your chest relaxes, your shoulders grow heavy. There are no phones here, no deadlines, no traffic, only you and the deep, steady breath of this ancient world. Outside the cave, the sky begins to glow. The first rays of sunlight filter through the trees, bathing the forest in a soft, golden light. Birds call gently to one another, their voices weaving together with the faint hum of insects and the crackle of the fire beside you, a quiet symphony of the morning, inviting you to step out and explore. You move slowly, your bare feet meeting the cold stone floor. The coolness rises through your muscles, making you shiver softly, but the warmth of the fire still lingers, wrapping you in a sense of safety, of calm. You walk toward the mouth of the cave. The breeze caresses your skin, threading gently through your hair. The air smells fresh and alive, damp earth, tender leaves, and dew that clings to every blade of grass. You can't help but take in a deep breath, filling your lungs before releasing it in a long, contented sigh. You pause at the entrance, gazing out at the vastness before you. The meadow stretches wide, each blade of grass tipped with dew that sparkles in the morning light like 1,000 tiny gems. In the distance, a flock of birds moves gracefully across the sky, their wings beating in perfect rhythm, leaving faint traces like brushstrokes on a blue canvas. You listen, the whisper of the wind, the soft crackle of embers behind you, the faint footsteps of someone in the tribe, perhaps carrying wood to keep the fire alive. Here, everything moves slowly. Time is no longer a hurried clock. It is breath, light, sound, and your presence among it all. You close your eyes again, feeling a gentle stillness settling in your chest. And then a thought drifts softly into your mind. Maybe this ancient life isn't frightening at all. Perhaps it's the place where we finally come home to ourselves. You stand at the mouth of the cave, taking in a deep, slow breath, letting the cool air fill your lungs. The scent of wild grass at dawn, damp earth, still heavy with dew, and faint tree resin curls around you, gentle as a hand resting softly on your shoulder. The first rays of sunlight peek over the horizon, laying a pale golden blanket across the distant forest. Thin shafts of light slip between the leaves, scattering pools of warm brightness on the ground like 1,000 tiny candles, welcoming you into this ancient world. You step outside the cave, your bare feet pressing into the cool, soft earth covered with a layer of fallen leaves. Each step makes the faintest rustle, blending with the whisper of wind through the branches and the soft, lilting song of birds high above. To your left, a small stream winds like a silver ribbon, its gentle, trickling sound weaving through the quiet morning air. The water is clear enough to reflect the pale blue sky and slow drifting clouds, creating a mirror of peace and stillness. A little farther away, you see members of the tribe beginning their day. A strong man kneels by the fire, his hands skillfully chipping a stone into a sharp point. The steady tap, tap, tap rings out softly, like the heartbeat of this ancient age. A woman crouches near a low bush, picking ripe red berries with careful hands and dropping them into a basket woven from twisted vines. A small child with wild, straw-colored hair giggles as they drag a long stick through the soft earth, drawing swirling circles in the soil. You pause for a moment, taking it all in. The whisper of the wind, the gentle murmur of the stream, the faint crackle of embers from last night's fire, and the tender warmth of sunlight slowly wrapping around your body. Here, no one is in a hurry. There are no clocks urging you forward, no phones buzzing to pull you away from the present. Only the quiet voice of nature, the murmur of this primitive life, inviting you to sink into its slow, soothing rhythm. You close your eyes for a moment, feeling your heart beating more slowly, steadily. Your breathing deepens, lengthens, and then, softly, a voice seems to rise in your mind. Just breathe in, breathe out, and let time flow. Like this stream, gently, effortlessly, you take another slow step forward, feeling the cool earth giving softly beneath your bare feet. Each movement feels deliberate, unhurried, as though even time itself is pausing to breathe with you. The forest stretches out ahead, alive yet calm, with shafts of golden light piercing the canopy above. The air is fresh and damp, carrying the scent of moss, pine, and wildflowers hidden in the undergrowth. Tiny beads of dew cling to the leaves, glistening like scattered stars fallen to the earth. You hear gentle sounds all around you. Birds call softly to one another in the distance. The rustle of leaves dances in the breeze, creating a hushed melody that seems to invite you further. Somewhere nearby, a squirrel scurries across a branch, the faint scratching of its tiny claws blending seamlessly with the forest's song. The tribe begins to move as well. A small group walks ahead of you, their feet barely making a sound on the forest floor. One carries a woven basket, its sides bulging with dried roots and berries. Another holds a long wooden spear, the tip sharpened with careful precision, though his stance is relaxed, unthreatening. They move together as one, their bodies flowing in quiet harmony with the world around them. A woman pauses by a bush, heavy with dark purple berries, her fingers skillfully plucking the ripest ones and dropping them into her pouch. The faint plop, plop, plop of berries landing on soft fabric echoes gently in the morning air. You crouch to touch a fern leaf by your feet. It's cool and delicate, the fine hairs tickling your fingertips. Tiny drops of water cling to it, sliding off in a bead that sparkles before disappearing into the earth. You breathe in deeply, noticing how even the air tastes different here, pure and untouched, as if it carries the memory of rain that fell long before your time. Farther ahead, the sound of water grows louder. A stream, wider than the one near the cave, winds through the trees, its surface broken by smooth stones and gentle ripples. The tribe stops here for a moment, kneeling to scoop water into their hands. The soft splashes blend with the low murmur of the current, creating a rhythm that soothes your mind and slows your thoughts. You kneel to dipping your fingers into the cool water. It flows over your skin like silk, refreshing yet calming. For a moment, you close your eyes and let the sound wash over you, the burbling of the stream, the rustle of wind in the leaves, the distant coo of a dove perched high above. Here, you don't need to speak. You don't need to do anything at all. You are simply present, breathing in, breathing out, feeling the world cradle you in its quiet embrace. And then, as if whispered directly to your heart, a thought arises. In this place, there is no past, no future, only the peace of now. The sound of the stream lingers in your ears as you rise slowly, droplets of water slipping from your fingers and falling back into the current with tiny, delicate splashes. The tribe begins to move again, their bare feet whispering over leaves and soil, their bodies swaying gently with the rhythm of the forest. You follow quietly, noticing how each step feels lighter, more effortless, as though the earth itself is carrying you forward. Shafts of sunlight filter through the treetops, warm and golden, painting shifting patterns on your skin. You hear the hum of insects nearby, a soft, steady drone that blends with the rustling leaves above. As you walk, the air changes. It feels warmer now, richer, carrying the faint aroma of wild herbs crushed underfoot. A breeze stirs, brushing against your cheeks like a gentle caress, carrying with it the scent of sweet flowers blooming unseen in the undergrowth. The group pauses at a small clearing where the light is stronger and the grass grows in thick, soft tufts. A few of the tribe members kneel to gather herbs, their hands moving slowly and carefully as they pluck tender leaves and delicate blossoms. The faint snap, snap of stems breaking is barely audible, yet it feels almost musical in this stillness. You sink down onto the grass, feeling its cool dampness beneath your fingers. The blades bend softly under your touch, springing back as you run your hand across them. You inhale deeply. The air tastes fresh, almost sweet, as if infused with the life of the forest itself. Nearby, a child hums a low, tuneless melody as they weave thin strands of grass together. Their voice is soft, almost blending into the wind, a simple song without words that feels as old as the earth beneath you. One of the tribe elders sits nearby, hands busy grinding herbs between two smooth stones. The rhythmic scrape, scrape, scrape of stone on stone is steady and calming, like a heartbeat echoing through the clearing. You watch the green paste slowly forming, noticing how even this small task is done with patience. as though time itself is endless here. You close your eyes for a moment and let the sounds wash over you. The breeze rustling through tall grass, the quiet scraping of stone, the child's soft humming, the gentle hush of your own breath, rising and falling in perfect rhythm with the forest. Here, nothing is urgent. There are no voices hurrying you forward, no clocks ticking in the background, only this moment soft, warm, and endless. And somewhere deep inside, a quiet thought begins to bloom. This is what it feels like to belong to the earth, to the air, to everything around you. The clearing feels like a small sanctuary, bathed in golden light and soft shadows that dance gently as the breeze passes through. You watch as the tribe begins to prepare for their first meal of the day, each movement unhurried and graceful, as though they are flowing with the quiet rhythm of the forest. One woman sits cross-legged near a smooth, flat stone. She carefully cracks open a handful of nuts with a rounded pebble, the faint tap, tap, crack, echoing softly in the still air. The earthy scent of crushed shells rises faintly, mingling with the cool freshness of grass and herbs. A man slices through thick, knotted roots with a stone blade, his hands steady and strong. The SHHK sound of the blade gliding through fibrous stems feels soothing, almost like the sound of paper being gently torn. Each piece is added to a woven basket lined with leaves, ready to be roasted over the fire. You kneel beside them, watching in silence. Your fingers trace patterns in the soft earth beneath you, the dirt cool and slightly damp. There is something grounding about the texture, the tiny grains clinging to your fingertips, the faint scent of soil rising as you move your hand slowly through it. A young girl leans over a small fire pit nearby, carefully feeding slender twigs into the embers. The fire sighs as the dry wood catches, sending up faint wisps of fragrant smoke. The flames glow softly, orange and gold, their light flickering across her face as she hums a quiet tune to herself. The sound of the forest never disappears. It weaves itself around the scene, the distant call of a bird, the rustling of leaves, the gentle crackle of firewood. It feels as though the whole world is breathing with you, in and out, in perfect harmony. Someone offers you a handful of freshly picked berries, their skin taut and glistening with dew. You place one on your tongue, and it bursts with a tart, sweet flavor that feels alive, vibrant, as though the forest itself has shared a secret with you. You close your eyes for a moment and allow the concessions to settle. The warmth of the fire on your skin, the coolness of the earth beneath your knees, the taste of wild berries lingering gently in your mouth, and somewhere deep within, a voice seems to whisper softly, "You are safe here. You are part of this ancient rhythm where every sound, every breath, and every heartbeat is enough." The fire begins to grow stronger now, its orange glow deepening as the tribe gathers closer. The flames twist and curl, flickering in slow, hypnotic waves that seem to pull your gaze gently inward. You can hear the soft pop, hiss, crackle as sap within the wood releases its fragrant aroma into the cool morning air. A man carefully places several roots and tubers onto a flat stone resting near the edge of the fire. The heat begins to warm them, and a faint earthy scent rises, rich and grounding. Beside him, another member of the tribe lays strips of meat across a wooden frame positioned over the coals. The sound of fat sizzling quietly fills the air, mingling with the crackling fire to create a warm, comforting symphony. You sit cross-legged nearby, watching the scene unfold as if time itself has slowed to a gentle drift. The light from the fire plays across the faces of the tribecom, focused and serene. Their hands move with ease and purpose, guided by generations of practice in this simple yet vital ritual. The smoke curls upward in thin, graceful spirals, carrying with it the subtle fragrance of charred wood and cooking herbs. A faint breeze catches it, letting it flow softly across your skin. You inhale deeply, the warm, smoky air filling your lungs and settling into your chest like a gentle weight. Somewhere close, a child hums a low tune, their voice blending seamlessly with the crackle of firewood. Another softly taps to sticks, together in an unhurried rhythm, a sound that rises and falls like a heartbeat, echoing through the clearing. You run your fingertips across the ground beneath you. The soil is warm now where the fire's heat has touched it, and tiny pebbles press lightly into your skin. It feels grounding real, solid, and yet the calm of this moment makes you feel as though you are floating. As the first tendrils of cooked food fill the air, your body feels heavier, slower, as if the warmth of the fire is melting the tension in your muscles. You close your eyes briefly, letting the sounds, the scents, and the soft glow of firelight wrap around you like a blanket. And in that stillness, a quiet thought rises, like a whisper. Here, you don't need to do anything. You are simply here, and that is enough. The tribe begins to gather in a circle around the fire, their movements unhurried and graceful. Each person takes a place on the soft grass or smooth stones, settling into postures that feel both natural and connected, like roots of an ancient tree reaching into the earth. The food is ready now. The roasted roots are lifted carefully from the hot stone, their skins slightly charred, releasing a rich, earthy aroma into the air. The strips of meat glisten softly in the firelight, their juices hissing gently as they're removed from the wooden frame. One by one, the tribe members pass the food around. There are no words, only small, respectful gestures as hands offer and receive, each movement calm and deliberate. You watch as they share in this quiet ritual, a sense of unity flowing through the group like the steady pulse of the forest itself. A young woman offers you a piece of roasted root. You accept it slowly, feeling its warmth radiate into your palms. The skin peels back easily, revealing tender flesh beneath. When you take a small bite, the taste is simple yet satisfying, a soft sweetness with a faint smoky edge. The sounds around you soften even more. The low crackle of the fire, the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze, the faint hum of voices as to elders speak in hushed tones, their words blending seamlessly with the night air. You notice how even the act of eating here feels different, slower, more mindful. There is no rush. Each bite is taken with full attention, as if the taste and texture themselves are a form of quiet meditation. You shift slightly, feeling the warmth of the fire brush against your skin. The night air carries a coolness now, wrapping softly around the edges of your body. But the heat from the flames keeps you cocooned in comfort above. The sky deepens into a rich, velvety blue. The first stars begin to appear, their light faint, but steady, like tiny embers scattered across the heavens as you breathe in. The scents of roasted food, wood smoke, and wild herbs seem to settle deep within you, and as you breathe out, you feel your body grow heavier, your thoughts quieter, your hearts quieter, your heart slower. A thought drifts gently through your mind, soft as a feather on water. This circle, this fire, this earth, all of it holds you, and here, you are at peace. The meal is nearly finished now. The tribe sits quietly in the fire's glow, their faces soft and peaceful, their movements unhurried. There is no rush to clear things away, no sense of urgency at all. Here, the evening stretches out like an endless river, slow and steady, carrying you further from the noise of the world you once knew. A faint rhythm begins to rise in the stillness. Two elders sit cross-legged, gently tapping hollowed wooden logs with smooth stones. Tuk tuk, tuk. The sound is deep, steady, and resonant, like a heartbeat echoing in the earth itself. A young woman closes her eyes and begins to hum a low, melodic tone. It rises and falls softly, weaving through the night air like a thread of warm light. One by one, others join her. Their voices blend into a gentle chorus, not loud or forceful, but soft and flowing like wind rustling through leaves. You feel the vibrations of the sound in your chest, a quiet hum that seems to match the rhythm of your own breath, in and out, in and out. The fire crackles gently, sending occasional sparks upward. They drift for a moment, tiny glowing embers against the dark sky, before fading into the cool night air. You tilt your head back and see more stars appearing overhead now, scattered across the heavens in shimmering clusters. The chanting continues, a delicate rise and fall, soothing and hypnotic. The wooden tapping keeps time, slow and steady, grounding the sound like roots anchoring a tree. You let your eyes close, your body feels warm and heavy, sinking into the soft earth beneath you. Each breath becomes slower, deeper, as if you are inhaling the peace of this place, letting it fill every corner of your being. The sound of the tribe's voices surrounds you like a cocoon, carrying you inward, deeper still. And as your thoughts quiet, one soft truth drifts through your mind. You are safe here. You are home, wrapped in the music of the earth. The chanting fades slowly, like ripples dissolving on the surface of a still pond. One by one, the tribe members lower their voices until there is only the soft crackle of the fire and the quiet whisper of the night. Breeze moving through the trees, they begin preparing to rest. Animal hides are unrolled onto the ground, creating soft, layered nests around the glowing embers. Some of the tribe curled close to the fire's warmth, while others settled just beyond its glow, trusting the earth beneath them and the stars above to watch over their sleep. You lie back on a thick hide, its warmth and weight comforting against your body. The scent of smoke and tanned leather clings faintly to the fur, grounding you in this moment. The night air is cool now, brushing gently against your skin. Above you, the sky is a vast sea of stars, countless and unblinking. They stretch across the heavens in delicate clusters and faint trails of light, as if ancient hands once painted them there to guide dreamers like you. Far off in the forest, an owl calls softly, its voice deep and mellow. A gentle rustle of leaves follows, as if the trees themselves are shifting in their sleep. The fire cracks faintly beside you, sending up one last wisp of fragrant smoke that curls and disappears into the darkness. Your breathing slows even more, in and out. Each exhale carries away the last traces of tension, leaving your body heavier, softer, as though you are sinking into the earth itself. The tribe is silent now, wrapped in sleep's quiet embrace. The steady rhythm of their breaths merges with the forest sounds, the distant call of a night bird, the faint trickle of water somewhere nearby. You feel the edges of wakefulness blur. Your thoughts drift lazily, like leaves floating on a calm river. There is nothing to do here, nothing to think about, only to rest. And as your eyelids grow heavier, a gentle thought rises in your mind. Under these ancient stars, you are safe, and it is time to let go. The night wraps around you like a soft, heavy blanket. The warmth of the fire fades to a gentle glow, embers pulsing faintly in the darkness. You can feel the earth beneath you firm, solid, yet welcoming as if it is cradling you in its timeless embrace. The sounds of the forest are quiet now, softened as if even nature itself has fallen into a deep, restful slumber. A light breeze sighs through the treetops, carrying with it the faint fragrance of pine needles and damp earth. Your eyelids are heavy. Each breath feels slower than the last, your chest rising and falling in a steady rhythm that matches the gentle hum of the night. You hear the soft, even breathing of the tribe around you, their bodies still and peaceful, their dreams carrying them far beyond the firelight. The stars above seem brighter now, shimmering with a quiet energy that feels almost alive. You let your gaze soften, tracing their faint patterns until they blur into a gentle haze. Slowly, the constellations dissolve into shapes and colors that drift lazily behind your closed eyelids. For a moment, it feels as though you're floating. The line between waking and dreaming begins to blur. You are no longer just lying on the earth, you are part of it. You are the soil, the air, the flicker of firelight, and the endless sky above. Your body grows heavier, sinking deeper into the warm fur beneath you. Your thoughts grow lighter, softer, like wisps of smoke rising into the night air. And as you drift closer to sleep, one quiet truth whispers in the stillness. You are held here by the stars, the earth, and the breath of the ancient world. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to be. The darkness feels softer now, no longer an empty space, but a gentle cocoon that surrounds and protects you. Somewhere beyond the edges of your awareness, faint lights begin to appear, tiny, golden fireflies drifting lazily in the air, their glow pulsing like slow, steady heartbeats. You watch them float above the meadow, their delicate movements weaving patterns of light. In the night, some drift closer, hovering just above your skin, their glow warm and soothing. One lands gently on your hand, its tiny wings barely stirring the air. The faint vibration tingles against your fingers before it lifts off again, joining the others in their quiet dance. In the distance, you hear the sound of water flowing slow and steady, like a river moving through ancient stones. The murmur of the current blends with the soft rustle of leaves, creating a melody so calming it feels as though the earth itself is singing a lullaby. A voice rises faintly in the background, not a voice of words, but a tone, deep and resonant. It hums through the air like a memory from long ago, guiding you gently further into this dreamlike state. The sound feels familiar, as if it has always been with you, waiting for the moment you would finally listen. You notice the stars overhead have begun to shift. They swirl slowly, their light trailing in arcs across the sky, forming shapes you can't quite name but somehow recognize. Constellations dissolve into glowing rivers of stardust, flowing softly into the horizon. Your breathing is so slow now, so deep, that even time itself seems to pause. Every sound, every flicker of light, moves in perfect harmony with your heartbeat. And then, as if whispered from the stars above, a thought comes to you. Let go, let yourself drift. The world will hold you as you rest. You feel yourself drifting now, weightless, as though the earth has released its gentle hold and allowed you to float freely. The river's murmur grows closer, not loud, but soft and rhythmic, like the sound of silk sliding over stone. You are no longer lying on the ground. Instead, You feel yourself carried along a slow, glowing current. The water is warm and smooth, its light shimmering around you in hues of gold and pale blue. It cradles you like a mother holding her child, keeping you safe as it moves. The fireflies you saw before now drift above the water, their glow reflecting in countless ripples that spread outward and dissolve into the night. Each ripple carries with it a faint chime, soft, delicate, like the sound of tiny bells swaying in a gentle breeze around you. Shadows of trees line the riverbanks, their tall forms bending slightly as if bowing in respect. From deep within the forest, you hear faint echoes, voices of the tribe singing far away, their tones low and soothing. The melody wraps around you like a warm blanket, pulling you further into the embrace of this ancient dream. You let your fingers skim the water's surface. It feels like liquid, light, cool and warm at the same time, leaving faint trails of glowing sparks that swirl lazily before fading into the current dot above. The sky is no longer filled with stars, but with vast waves of light that shift and flows of greens, blues, and purples, merging like an aurora dancing across the heavens. The air hums gently, as though even the sky is breathing with you. Your own breath grows so slow now, so deep, it feels as if you are breathing with the entire world, in and out. The river carries you further, and the edges of your thoughts begin to dissolve like mist under the morning sun. And then, as your body sinks deeper into this luminous flow, a voice whispers gently, "You are not drifting away. You are returning to where you have always belonged." The river carries you onward, its gentle current rocking you in a rhythm so slow and soothing that you feel as though you've become part of the water itself. The glow around you softens, shifting into muted shades of amber and silver, as if the world is preparing to sleep alongside you. On the distant riverbank, shapes begin to emerge, tall and graceful, moving with a quiet elegance. At first, they seem like shadows, but as they step closer to the water's edge, you see them more clearly, animals bathed in soft light, their forms glowing faintly as if made of starlight. A deer lowers its head to drink, its delicate antlers glimmering with faint golden sparks. A wolf rests nearby, its fur rippling like moonlit waves, its eyes calm and unafraid. Small creatures, rabbits, foxes, and birds sit among the roots of ancient trees, watching you with quiet curiosity, their glowing outlines pulsing gently in time with your breath. There is no fear here, no sense of danger. The animals seem to recognize you, as if they have been waiting for your arrival. One by one, they close their eyes and settle down, curling into the grass and moss, as if inviting you to do the same. The river's hum deepens now, its sound blending with faint whispers that seem to rise from the forest around you. You can't make out the words, but the tone is soft and welcoming. Like voices speaking an ancient language your heart somehow understands. The sky overhead shifts again, the waves of colored light melting into a velvety darkness scattered with stars. Each star pulses faintly, its glow matching the steady rhythm of your heartbeat. Your body feels weightless, your mind lighter still. Thoughts drift away like leaves carried on the water's surface, slowly spinning, then disappearing into the calm. And in the quiet, one last whisper reaches you, soft as a breath in the dark. Rest now. You are part of the earth's gentle dreaming. The river begins to slow, its glowing current becoming a still pool that cradles you in perfect stillness. You feel the gentle shift as your body comes to rest in shallow water, warm and calm, while the soft sand beneath you molds to your shape like a bed made just for you. A faint light glimmers ahead, beyond the water's edge. It is not harsh or blinding, just a soft, golden glow that seems to call you gently forward. Slowly, as if guided by invisible hands, you rise from the water and step onto the riverbank. Your bare feet press into the cool grass, each blade soft and damp with dew. The air here is sweeter, carrying the scent of wildflowers opening in the night, their delicate petals glowing faintly in shades of blue, purple, and ivory. Before you stretches a vast meadow bathed in moonlight. Tiny orbs of light drift lazily above the flowers. Fireflies, or perhaps something older, more ancient. Their glow pulses in time with your breath, as though the whole meadow is alive and breathing alongside you. Far off, you hear the soft murmur of voices. The sounds are low and melodic, weaving together in a song without words. It feels familiar, like an echo from a dream you once had, or perhaps a memory carried deep in your bones. As you step into the meadow, the ground beneath you seems to hum faintly, a low vibration that soothes every muscle in your body. The light wraps around you in gentle waves, warm and comforting, like a blanket being drawn over your shoulders. The voices grow a little clearer now, and you notice shadows at the edge of the meadow. Figures move slowly in a graceful circle, their hands lifted, their movements calm and deliberate. It is the tribe gathered in a quiet ritual, their bodies swaying in perfect harmony with the earth beneath them and the sky above. You stand still, watching as they move. Their song flows over you like water, and with every note, you feel yourself sinking deeper into peace. Your breath slows even more, your eyelids growing heavier as the warmth of the meadow seeps into your skin. And then, as if carried on the night air, a voice whispers gently to your heart, "Rest here. You are safe. You are welcome. You are home." The figures in the meadow move slowly, their shapes glowing faintly in the moonlight. The tribe's soft song continues, a low and soothing melody that seems to blend with the whisper of the grass and the distant hum of the earth beneath your feet. One of the elders turns slightly, their calm eyes meeting yours. With a small, graceful motion, they extend a hand toward you, not rushing, not beckoning, but inviting. The gesture carries no words, yet you feel its meaning deep within. "Come, join us." You take a slow step forward, the cool grass brushing against your bare skin. Each movement feels light and effortless, as though the meadow itself is supporting you. When you reach the circle, the tribe shifts gently to make space, their faces serene, their hands still moving in quiet rhythm. As you lower yourself into the circle, you sense the energy flowing here, not loud or overwhelming, but soft and steady, like the pulse of a living heartbeat shared among all present. The air is warmer now, filled with the faint scent of wild herbs and smoke from a small fire glowing at the circle's center. Your hands rest loosely in your lap, and you close your eyes for a moment. The voices around you rise and fall in gentle waves. Each note hums through your body, loosening every muscle, softening every thought. You can feel your breath sinking with theirs, slow and deep, in and out. The sound of the meadow surrounds you, the rustle of petals swaying in the breeze, the faint buzz of fireflies drifting close, the low hum of the tribe's song. There is no time here, no past, no future, only this moment, suspended like a single drop of water hanging in the air. And in the warmth of that stillness, a tender voice seems to speak, not from outside, but from within you. You belong here, you always have. The soft song of the tribe begins to fade, each note drifting away like mist dissolving in the morning light. One by one, their voices fall quiet until only the gentle hush of the meadow remains. The circle sits in stillness now. No one speaks. No one moves. And yet, you can feel a quiet energy flowing between you, all soft and steady. Like a heartbeat shared among many, the fire at the center burns low, its embers glowing a deep orange red. Wisps of fragrant smoke curl upward, carrying with them the scents of wild herbs and ancient wood. The air feels warm against your skin, even as a cool breeze brushes lightly over your face. You close your eyes and let yourself sink deeper into the moment. Your breath slows in and out. Each inhale fills you with calm. Each exhale releases the last traces of tension, as though the earth itself is drawing it gently away. The ground beneath you feels alive. You can sense its quiet hum of vibration, so faint yet steady, as though the soil and stone are singing to you in a language too old for words. The tribe sits with you, their presence calm and reassuring, though no sound breaks the stillness. You feel their connection like a warm light spreading across your chest, your shoulders, your entire being dot above. The night sky stretches endlessly, sprinkled with stars that shimmer faintly, their light pulsing in time with your breath. Thoughts drift lazily through your mind, soft and slow, until even they begin to fade. And in the silence, a tender whisper seems to rise from the earth itself. Let go now. You are held, and you are safe. The silence feels rich and alive, wrapping around you like a warm, invisible blanket. Your body feels so light now, as though the earth beneath you is softly cradling every inch of your being. And then, gently, almost imperceptibly, the world around you begins to shift. You sense the meadow dissolving, the scents of grass and herbs melting into something deeper, sweeter, the cool fragrance of ancient forests after rain. When you open your eyes, you find yourself standing on a glowing path. Its surface is soft beneath your bare feet, like moss lit from within, warm and welcoming. The light from the path pulses faintly, guiding you forward. Towering trees rise on either side, their trunks wide and strong, their branches stretching so high they seem to touch the stars. Soft leaves flutter down in slow spirals, catching the golden glow of the path as they fall. Each leaf lands without a sound, melting into the mossy ground as though becoming part of its light. Far ahead, faint orbs of light drift lazily through the air. They move like fireflies, but larger and slower, their glow soft and steady. They seem to beckon you gently, inviting you to follow as you take a step. You feel the air grow warmer, filled with the sound of distant chimes. The tones are faint but harmonious, as though the forest itself is humming in quiet joy. Each breath you take feels fuller now, richer. The air carries with it a deep calm, settling into your chest and flowing outwards, relaxing every muscle, every thought. The glowing path curves gently ahead, disappearing into a pool of warm amber light. As you move closer, the faint chimes grow softer still, blending with the sound of your own heartbeat until the two are indistinguishable. And then, from somewhere deep within the forest, a voice whispers not in words, but in feeling. Step forward, the dream will carry you. You take another step onto the glowing path, feeling its warmth spread gently up through your feet and into your legs. Each movement feels effortless now, as if the forest itself is carrying you forward. The air grows softer, heavier in the most comforting way, like a warm embrace that settles over your shoulders and down your spine. Around you, the trees seem to lean closer, their ancient trunks etched with faint patterns that shimmer in the dim light as you draw nearer. You notice the carvings, espirals, flowing lines, and delicate shapes of animals. Deer, wolves, birds, and fish, their forms glowing faintly, as if lit from within by memories older than time. You reach out a hand, letting your fingertips brush one of the spirals. The stone is cool and smooth, but as you touch it, a subtle vibration hums beneath your skin, a soundless melody that resonates deep in your chest. The glowing orbs ahead begin to drift closer now, circling you slowly, their light soft and steady. They move as though alive, weaving a gentle dance around your body, leaving faint trails of golden light in the air. A voice rises, not loud, not startling, but soft and low, like the sound of wind passing through the highest branches. It speaks, not in words, but in a rhythm, a feeling that reaches directly into your heart. Rest. You are among your ancestors. You are safe. The glowing carvings seem to pulse in time with your breath, in and out. Each inhale draws in calm, each exhale releases weight, thought, and time itself. You let your hand fall gently to your side and take another step forward. The moss beneath your feet is warm and springy, and the air tastes faintly sweet, like wild honey. The path ahead glows a little brighter now, opening into a small clearing where more carvings stand in a circle, their shapes forming a quiet sanctuary. As you stand there, surrounded by light and stone, you feel a deep sense of belonging, as though the earth itself is whispering, "You have come home to rest." You step gently into the clearing, and the air feels different, here thicker, warmer, almost humming with a quiet energy that seems to rise from the earth itself. The glowing carvings form a perfect circle around you, their faint light casting soft ripples across the mossy ground. At the center of the circle lies a smooth, flat stone, its surface bathed in a gentle golden glow. You feel drawn to it, as though it has been waiting for you all along. Slowly, you lower yourself onto the stone. It is warm beneath you, not from the sun, but from something deeper, as if the rock itself carries the memory of countless fires and quiet nights under the stars. You close your eyes and let out a long, slow breath. The air feels thick and sweet, carrying the faint scent of flowers and herbs. The vibrations in the clearing seem to flow upward from the ground into your body, filling every corner with a deep, soothing calm. Around you, the glowing orbs drift in slow, graceful circles. They move closer now, their light brushing softly against your skin like warm silk. Each touch sends tiny ripples of warmth spreading through your muscles, melting away the last traces of tension. The stones around you begin to hum, not with sound, but with a low, steady pulse you can feel in your bones. The rhythm matches your breath, your heartbeat, until it feels as though you and the earth are breathing together, in and out. The air grows softer still, heavier in the most comforting way, as if it is cradling you in invisible arms. And then, from somewhere deep within the circle, a quiet voice speaks, not in words, but in a feeling that fills your chest. Here, there is no need to hold on. You are safe to drift. You let your body grow heavier, sinking into the warmth of the stone beneath you. The hum of the earth flows through you like a lullaby, carrying you toward a deeper stillness. The warmth of the stone beneath you spreads through your body, flowing like a gentle tide that lifts and carries you. Your breath has slowed so deeply, now that even the passage of time feels as though it has dissolved, leaving only this stillness, this perfect quiet. The glowing orbs around you begin to rise, drifting upward Like lanterns carried on an invisible breeze. One by one, they ascend into the sky, their golden light softening as they merge with the faint glow of the stars above. You feel a subtle shift beneath you. The stone's warmth becomes lighter, softer, until it feels as though you are no longer resting on solid ground. Instead, you sense yourself being lifted, weightless and effortless, into a vast expanse of glowing mist. The air here is thick with light, a luminous haze of silver and pale gold that swirls gently around you. It feels warm, tender, like a cocoon drawn close around your entire being. Each breath fills you with a profound calm, as if you are inhaling the very essence of peace. The faint hum of the earth fades now, replaced by a softer sound, the delicate chime of invisible bells ringing far in the distance. The tones rise and fall slowly, blending with the gentle rush of air moving past your skin. You stretch your fingers out and feel nothing but softness. The glowing mist embraces you completely, cradling your body like water that is neither hot nor cold, just perfect. There are no edges here, no boundaries, only endless space, soft light, and the steady rhythm of your own breath. And in this weightless drift, you hear a voice not outside you, but deep within. Quiet and kind, you are safe now. Let go completely, and let yourself float. You release the last threads of thought, the faint echoes of the world behind you, your body, your mind. Even the idea of you feels as though it is dissolving into the glow. You drift deeper into the glowing mist, its light curling gently around you like the folds of a warm, silken blanket. Each breath carries you farther, and, with every exhale, your body feels lighter, your thoughts softer, until even the memory of movement fades. Slowly, shapes begin to emerge in the haze above you. Faint pinpricks of light shimmer in the distance, swirling and dancing in wide, graceful arcs. The mist begins to thin, revealing an endless sky filled with stars, not static, but alive, shifting and flowing as though painted by invisible hands. The constellations spiral gently, their forms stretching and reforming into new patterns. For a moment, you see animals in the sky, a great deer leaping through waves of light, a bird soaring with wings outstretched, a fish gliding along a river of stars. The stars hum softly. Their song is faint but clear, a deep resonance that seems to reach not just your ears, but your entire being. Each note vibrates through you, loosening anything still clinging to wakefulness. You stretch your hand upward, and the nearest stars ripple in response, sending faint trails of golden light toward your fingertips. The glow touches your skin, and warmth spreads through you, gentle, soothing, like an old friend's embrace. The sky deepens around you, its colors shifting from indigo to violet to a soft, glowing silver. Every star pulses faintly in time with your breath, in and out. You feel yourself becoming part of this vast expanse, your own energy melting into the endless flow above. And then, from somewhere within the swirling sky, a whisper drifts down, not in words, but in pure feeling. You are stardust. You are infinite. Rest here. You let your breath fall even slower. Your body sinks further, carried by the gentle current of light and sound. The starry sky above begins to ripple gently, its swirling lights softening into smooth waves. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the constellations melt downward, flowing like liquid gold into a vast, glowing ocean that stretches endlessly in every direction. You find yourself lying upon its surface, weightless, cradled by the soft, warm glow. The ocean holds you effortlessly, rocking you in slow, steady movements. Each rise and fall of the light infuse waves perfectly matched to the rhythm of your breath. The air is thick with peace here. Each inhalation fills you with a golden warmth that spreads through your chest, your arms, your legs, until every part of you is suspended in calm. Each exhalation carries away anything heavy, leaving only stillness and softness in its place. Tiny sparks drift lazily above the glowing water like fireflies, but brighter, their delicate light reflecting on the surface in shimmering ripples. They move in slow, spiraling patterns, as if drawing invisible constellations around you. Far off, you hear a sound, not a voice, not music, but a gentle resonance, like the hum of a seashell held to your ear. The sound flows through you, weaving into the quiet pulse of your own heartbeat. You close your eyes, and the glowing water feels almost like air, like light itself, supporting you with infinite care. The rise and fall of the waves begins to blur the edges of your awareness, pulling you further into serenity. And as you sink deeper into this luminous ocean, a tender thought drifts across your mind. You are safe. You are held. There is nothing left to do but rest. You feel yourself drifting slowly across the glowing ocean, its light wrapping around you like warm silk. Each wave rises gently beneath you, lifting and lowering you in a slow, steady rhythm that feels like the earth's own breathing. As you float, the surface of the water begins to deepen in color, soft gold, melting into amber, then into a calm, endless blue. The glow remains, but now it comes from below, a faint light radiating upward through the depths like a quiet beacon. You let yourself sink a little, the water cradling you as you descend. There is no sense of falling, only floating, gently and weightlessly, as though the ocean itself is carrying you downward with infinite care. All around you, tiny motes of light swirl in the water, drifting past like glowing seeds on a slow, celestial current. Their soft illumination dances across your skin, and each touch leaves behind a faint warmth that lingers for a moment before dissolving into the calm. The deeper you drift, the softer everything becomes. The sound of the surface fades into silence, replaced by a subtle hum, a low, soothing tone that seems to rise from the ocean's heart. It vibrates gently through your body, loosening even the tiniest threads of thought. Shapes begin to emerge in the glowing depths, vast, graceful forms gliding far below. They move slowly, their outlines barely visible, like ancient creatures too big and too peaceful to disturb the water around them. You sense their presence, calm and watchful, carrying the wisdom of a time before memory. You close your eyes and allow yourself to float, suspended between the glowing surface above and the quiet mysteries below. Each breath draws you deeper, each heartbeat slower, until your awareness feels like it's dissolving into the water itself. And in this infinite stillness, you hear the faintest whisper, deeper now. Let yourself rest in the ocean's embrace. The glowing ocean around you begins to shift, its light deepening into softer shades of silver and pearl. As you drift downward, the water feels warmer now, as though you're being welcomed into the heart of something ancient and kind. Your body feels weightless, suspended in perfect balance. Each breath comes so slowly, so softly, that it seems to merge with the rhythm of the ocean itself. Ahead, a faint glow begins to appear, a dome of light shimmering deep below. As you drift closer, you see it more clearly, a vast cavern beneath the water, its walls smooth and luminous, glowing with a gentle golden radiance. The ocean carries you effortlessly into the cavern, and as you pass through the shimmering veil, at its entrance, the water feels even lighter, almost like air. You realize you are no longer swimming or floating. You are simply being held, as though the cavern itself has wrapped you in its embrace. Inside, the space opens wide and calm. Crystals line the walls, their facets reflecting faint beams of light that scatter in every direction like quiet stars. The floor is covered with a soft, glowing mist that swirls gently as though breathing. All around you, you hear faint voices, low melodic tones, rising and falling like a distant chorus. The sound doesn't come from outside but seems to echo within you, deep in your chest, soothing every corner of your mind. You move further into the cavern without effort, each step light and slow. The mist curls round your feet, warm and silky, and the gentle glow from the walls fills your vision with softness. And then, as you pause in the center of the cavern, a thought drifts into your awareness, not as words, but as a feeling so clear, it seems to radiate from the stone itself. You are safe here. You have always been safe. You lower yourself gently onto the soft, glowing mist that carpets the cavern floor. It feels warm and alive beneath you, like lying on a cloud that pulses faintly with its own quiet heartbeat. As you rest, the light from the walls reflects softly on your skin, bathing you in a warm golden glow. Each flicker of light seems to breathe in and out with you, perfectly in sync with the rise and fall of your chest. The faint chorus of voices continues around you, not loud, not intrusive, but steady and comforting. Their tones weave together like threads of silk, wrapping gently around your mind and carrying you further from the edges of thought. The air feels heavy with stillness, yet there is no weight on your body. You are floating, even though you haven't moved. Time stretches thin, and every moment feels infinite, like a single drop of water suspended before it falls. Your eyes close, your breath slows. Each inhale brings a soft warmth into your heart. Each exhale melts away the last bits of tension clinging to your shoulders, your arms, your hands. The cavern hums faintly beneath you, a sound so low and deep it feels more like a sensation than a noise. It seeps into your bones, calming every muscle, quieting every thought, until there is nothing left but stillness. And then, like a feather brushing across your mind, a soft whisper comes. You have arrived. Here, in this place, you may rest completely. The glowing cavern around you begins to dissolve, its soft golden light stretching outward into infinity. The warmth beneath you lingers for a moment, then slowly fades as you feel yourself floating upward, weightless and free. The air shifts, becoming cooler, lighter, like a gentle breeze caressing your skin. When you open your eyes, you are no longer in the cavern. You are drifting through a vast, open space filled with stars. Each star glows softly, pulsing in slow, steady rhythms as though they are breathing along with you. Some are near enough that you can see their gentle halos of light, while others scatter far into the distance, forming delicate rivers of silver and gold across the endless sky. There is no sound here, only a deep, serene silence that feels alive, like the quiet between two heartbeats. Your body no longer feels solid. You are light now, a faint glow drifting gently on unseen currents. Each breath seems to dissolve the boundaries of your form a little more, until you feel as though you are becoming part of the stars themselves. Slowly, faint tendrils of light reach out from the nearest stars, brushing against you like warm silk. Their touch sends waves of calm rippling through you, loosening everything that was ever tight, softening even the smallest corners of your mind. You feel no need to move, no need to think. You are simply here held by the universe, cradled in an endless sea of light, and in this perfect stillness, a whisper comes not from the stars, but from deep within. You are light. You are infinite. Rest here as long as you need. The stars around you begin to shimmer more brightly now, their gentle glow pulsing in perfect harmony with your breath. Slowly, faint sounds emerge, not sharp or sudden, but soft tones, like a distant lullaby drifting through the vastness of space. The sound grows clearer. It is not a song with words, but a melody of light and vibration. Each note rises and falls tenderly, flowing over you in waves of warmth. You feel it moving through your chest, your arms, your fingers, loosening even the smallest threads of awareness. The stars seem to lean closer, their light surrounding you like thousands of tiny lanterns in the night. One star begins to hum softly, a single tone that resonates deep in your bones. Then another joins in, and another, until the entire sky is singing. Their voices blend together, high and low, bright and deep, forming a chorus that is at once ancient and timeless. You can feel it cradling your mind, untangling every thought until there is nothing left but stillness. You drift deeper, the soft currents of light carrying you like a leaf on water. You are no longer separate from the stars. Their song flows through you, and for a moment you sense the universe breathing with you. In and out. Each inhale fills you with gentle warmth. Each exhale releases you further into this boundless peace. And then, from somewhere beyond the song, a whisper reaches you, tender and reassuring. You are safe in the music of the stars. Let yourself sleep. The starry chorus begins to soften, their luminous voices fading like ripples on a still pond. One by one, the stars return to their quiet glow, their gentle light pulsing faintly in the vastness around you. The currents of light beneath you grow warmer, cradling you as they carry you forward. The darkness ahead shifts, softening into a gentle horizon where night and dawn seem to blend. Together, a glowing edge where deep indigo melts into pale gold. You feel yourself drifting closer. The air grows warmer, sweeter, carrying the faint scent of blossoms opening under the first touch of morning light. A soft breeze brushes over your skin, weightless and tender, as though the universe itself is exhaling. The horizon stretches infinitely in both directions, neither fully night nor fully day. The sky above is a canvas of muted colors, soft lavender, warm peach, delicate shades of silver and cream. You feel no need to move. The horizon comes to meet you, as if it has been waiting all along. The glowing light brushes your skin, sinking gently into your chest, filling you with warmth that spreads slowly outward to your arms, your fingers, your toes. Every sound has faded now. There is only stillness and your breath steady, slow, as if time itself has paused to rest with you. And in that silence, a quiet thought drifts through your mind like a feather on calm water. You have arrived, here, at the edge of dreams. You may stay as long as you wish. You settle gently onto the glowing horizon, its warmth wrapping around you like a soft blanket. The surface beneath you feels neither solid nor liquid, just a perfect, weightless support that holds you with infinite care. The air is still here, not empty, but full of a quiet presence, as though the earth, sky, and stars have merged into a single, gentle breath. Above you, the colors shift, slowly lavender blending into pale gold, gold fading into soft silver, and silver dissolving back into a deep, velvety blue. Each transition is so slow, so fluid, that you feel your own thoughts softening to match it. you notice how the horizon hums faintly beneath you. The vibration is so subtle, it feels like a lullaby sung without sound, just a sensation that flows through every part of your body, loosening even the smallest threads of tension. Your arms grow heavier. Your breath becomes so slow that it feels as though the universe is breathing for you. Tiny specks of light drift lazily through the air. They move around you in spiraling patterns, leaving faint trails that shimmer and fade like dreams slipping away on waking. One of the lights pauses above you, its glow pulsing faintly, and for a moment it feels as though it is watching over you. You let your eyes close and sink deeper. The warmth of the horizon, the softness of the light, the hum of the world, they all hold you here in perfect stillness. And in that stillness, a voice rises softly, not from outside but from the quiet center of your being. Let go completely. You are held by everything. The glowing horizon begins to blur, its colors melting gently together until there is no edge. No boundary, only an endless expanse of soft, shimmering light. You feel your body grow lighter still, as though the last threads tying you to weight and form are dissolving into the warmth around you. There is no effort, no resistance, only a sense of release so deep it feels like floating in the very heart of peace. The horizon breathes with you. Each inhale draws in soft light, filling you with a quiet, steady warmth. Each exhale lets go of everything, thoughts, memories, even the shape of who you aren't, till only stillness remains. You sense the earth beneath you, vast and timeless, holding you in its gentle embrace. The sky above stretches infinitely, its faint glow like a tender smile pressed against your soul, and between them you feel yourself becoming smaller and larger, at once dissolving into this dreamlike space, and yet part of something far greater. The lights that drifted around you before now weave into delicate patterns, spiraling slowly like a soft lullaby drawn in golden threads. They swirl closer, wrapping you in a cocoon of light. Their glow so warm and kind that your heart seems to sigh in contentment. There is no sound, here no voices, no wind, only the faint hum of the universe breathing. The silence is not empty, but full, like an infinite pause where everything is safe and nothing more is needed. And then, from deep within this boundless light, a whisper arises, soft, steady, certain. You are not separate. You are the dream, and the dream is you. You feel yourself resting completely now, wrapped in the warm glow of the endless horizon. There is no movement, no weight, just a deep, quiet sense of being held, as though the universe itself has drawn you into its arms. Gentle waves of light ripple through you, slow and steady, each one carrying a sense of comfort so profound it melts through every layer of your awareness. There is nothing left to do, nothing to hold onto. You are simply here, floating in an ocean of peace above you. The faint threads of golden light continue to weave, forming soft, flowing patterns that pulse in time with your breath. They do not ask for your attention. They are simply there, surrounding you like a lullaby in motion. Their presence soothing every corner of your mind. Your breath has slowed to a whisper now, in and out. Each inhale feels like drawing in warm light. Each exhale releases you further, until you are no longer certain where your breath ends and the world begins. A soft hum begins to rise, not from outside, but from deep within. It is a soundless tone, more a sensation than a noise, radiating outward from your chest. The hum flows through you in gentle waves, joining the currents of light around you until all separation disappears. Here, in this space, time does not exist. There is no before, no after, only an infinite now that stretches like a warm, glowing sea. And from within this stillness, a quiet thought floats to the surface of your mind. This is home. This is rest. You can stay as long as you wish. The waves of light around you begin to soften even more, their glow dimming to a gentle radiance, like the last embers of a fire. Each pulse is slower now, deeper, as though the entire universe is preparing to slip into its own quiet sleep. You feel yourself sinking further, not down, but inward, drawn into a space within the space, a dream within the dream. Here, the light is softer still, a warm golden mist that floats lazily around you. It doesn't press or pull, it simply exists, wrapping you in a cocoon of stillness and ease. Your body has no edges now. It feels as though you have become the mist itself, drifting without direction, without thought. There is no need to move, no need to think. Even the faint whisper of your breath blends into the quiet hum of this place, all around you. The golden mist shimmers faintly, as if alive. Slow currents of warmth move through it, flowing around you and then through you, filling every part of your being with a sense of deep, unshakable calm. Far away, yet somehow close, you sense faint tones rising and falling, like a lullaby sung by voices older than time. The melody carries no words, but its meaning feels clear. You are safe. You are loved. You are home. Each note washes over you in waves of comfort, loosening the last fragile threads of wakefulness. The sound, the mist, the warmth, they all become one, and you dissolve into them completely. And as you drift deeper still, a final thought flickers softly in your mind. There is nothing more to hold. You are free to rest. The golden mist around you begins to shift, its soft glow spreading outward into an even vaster space. It feels as though the edges of the dream have melted away, leaving only an infinite expanse of warmth and light. You are drifting deeper now, carried effortlessly into a sanctuary beyond thought, beyond sound. Here, there are no shapes, no boundaries, only a sense of endless openness, as though you have entered the very heart of peace itself. The warmth around you grows richer, almost liquid in its softness. It flows over and through you like a gentle tide, cradling every part of your being. Each breath feels lighter, each heartbeat slower, until even the rhythm of your body seems to blur into the glow. Far above, faint ribbons of light stretch across the space, moving in slow, graceful arcs. Their glow is so subtle, it feels like the memory of sunlight on closed eyelids. There are no voices here, no melodies, only a deep, resonant stillness. It is not empty. It is full in a way words cannot touch, full of comfort, full of presence, full of quiet joy. You realize you are no longer just lying in this sanctuary. You are part of it. The glow, the warmth, the stillness, they are not around you. They are you. Each breath now feels like the entire universe breathing with you, in and out. A single, endless flow, and from within this silence, a tender thought arises, softer than anything you have ever known. You have arrived. You are peace itself. The sanctuary of light around you grows softer still, its glow deepening into a warm, endless expanse where even the idea of time seems to dissolve. Here, there are no memories, no thoughts, only a gentle presence that cradles you completely. It feels as though the entire universe has exhaled and settled into stillness, and you are resting in the quiet heart of that breath. The light begins to shift, flowing like a calm river. Its warmth moves through you in slow waves, soothing every corner of your being. Each wave carries you deeper, loosening even the faintest threads of awareness until you feel as though you are becoming pure light yourself. Above you, the faint shimmer of golden currents continues to swirl, their movements unhurried and graceful. They seem to sing without sound, their silent melody weaving through the glow like a lullaby older than the stars. You are no longer separate from this place. You are not lying in the light. You are the light. You are the glow, the warmth, the infinite stillness. Each breath flows so slowly now that even it feels like part of the dream, in and out. A single, endless rhythm, dot. And in this perfect quiet, a final thought rises not as words, but as pure feeling. You are whole. You are free. You are home. The soft waves of light around you grow quieter still, their glow fading into a perfect, velvety warmth that holds you like an embrace without end. There is no movement now, no sound, no thought, only a boundless stillness that feels infinite and safe. You have slipped beyond the layers of dreams, beyond even the faint hum of breath, into a place where nothing exists but peace. You sense yourself dissolving completely into the glow. Your body is no longer separate. There is no outline, no weight, no edges. You are light, and the light is you blended so completely that even the idea of you begins to drift away. The golden currents of energy continue to flow, slow and steady, as though the universe itself is sleeping. Each wave passes through you, like a whisper of warmth, carrying a message so quiet it feels like a memory. Here, there is no past, no future, only now. Time stretches and softens, becoming a gentle, endless moment. It feels as though you have always been here, resting in this vast and tender space. Even the last traces of thought slip away, like ripples vanishing on a still pond. All that remains is the sense of being held completely, endlessly, without effort. And in this deepest silence, the softest of truths lingers. You are peace. You are light. You are eternal rest. The glow surrounding you softens even more, becoming so delicate it feels almost like a memory of light rather than light itself. You are resting now in the deepest layer of the dream, where everything is quiet, where even quietness has melted into stillness. There is no sense of floating anymore. There is no sense of time or space or even self. All that remains is a warm, endless presence, gentle, infinite, and utterly peaceful. The golden waves you once felt have slowed to a single, steady hum, so faint it feels like the heartbeat of the universe itself. It pulses through you softly, reminding you that you are part of something vast and timeless. Every breath is effortless. You are not drawing air in. The dream breathes for you, carrying you in and out with the slow rhythm of eternity. You feel lighter than light, softer than air, as if you have dissolved into pure being. There are no edges here, no thoughts to hold or release. You are only here, resting completely in this luminous stillness. And from within this infinite quiet, a tender whisper rises not with sound, but with knowing. You have become the dream. Rest as long as you wish. You are safe. The infinite stillness around you begins to shift, but so delicately that it feels like a gentle ripple across a calm lake. The warm glow that holds you remains steady, wrapping around you like a cocoon of light, but you sense a quiet stirring, as though the dream itself is preparing to breathe again. You are still weightless, still formless, resting in a space where time does not exist. Yet now there is the faintest sense of movement, not forward, not backward, but a gentle rocking, as if the universe is cradling you in its arms. The golden hum deep within the light begins to rise, almost imperceptibly, like the first note of a melody returning. It vibrates softly through your being, a soundless song that carries warmth, comfort, and the promise that you are still safe, still held. Tiny sparks of light drift around you once more, their glow pulsing faintly. They move in slow spirals, their gentle rhythm matching the flow of your breath. Even though you are barely aware of breathing, there is no urgency here, no need to wake, no need to leave this space of peace. You are simply resting, floating in an endless embrace of light and warmth, with the quiet understanding that whenever you are ready, the dream will guide you gently. And in this serene stillness, a soft thought blooms within you. Stay as long as you wish. You are being carried. The light around you grows warmer, its soft glow deepening into shades of amber and gold. You feel no pull, no urgency, only a gentle awareness, stirring like the faint ripple of air at dawn. The golden sparks drifting around you slow even further, their delicate spirals becoming almost still, as if pausing to watch over you. They radiate a quiet presence, soothing and protective, reminding you that here, in this space, nothing can disturb your rest. You are still floating, weightless and formless, wrapped in a cocoon of peace so deep it feels endless. Yet there is a faint sensation, now a soft pulse beneath you, like the heartbeat of the earth itself. Steady and calm, the hum of the dream begins to change ever so slightly, shifting from silence to the softest resonance. It flows through you like a whisper in the distance, a soundless murmur that carries the promise of warmth, safety, and return. You are not moving, and yet you feel gently carried, as though the universe itself has cradled you closer, preparing you for what lies beyond this infinite stillness. The air around you is rich with calm, every breath melting into the light, in and out, each exhale releasing you further, each inhale filling you with quiet strength. And in this tender moment, a thought brushes across your mind like the lightest feather. There is no hurry. You are held. When it is time, the dream will guide you. The golden light surrounding you begins to grow a little brighter now. Not sharply, but like the slow unfolding of dawn across a quiet sky. It spreads gently through the space, filling it with a warmth so deep and tender it feels like being wrapped in the softest embrace. You feel a faint stirring within, a subtle awareness that you are still resting, yet beginning to drift closer to the edges of the dream. There is no rush, no urgency, only the steady, comforting sense that you are being guided with infinite care. The hum of the universe grows slightly stronger, resonating through you like a low, soothing chord that vibrates in your chest. Each wave of sound carries warmth, as if the dream itself is softly whispering, "You are safe, you are ready." The glowing sparks around you move again in slow, graceful arcs, their golden trails weaving patterns in the air spirals, waves, and gentle circles that seem to cradle you as you float. Your breath deepens, though you are barely aware of it, in and out. Each inhale brings a quiet energy, a soft flicker of light into your core. Each exhale releases the last threads of heaviness, leaving you lighter, softer. You are still suspended in this infinite peace, but the light around you begins to hum with a quiet invitation, as though it's preparing you to rise gently when you are ready. And in that tender glow, one final thought rises like a whisper on warm air. Rest a little longer. When you wake, you will carry this stillness with you. The golden glow around you expands slowly, filling every corner of the dreamscape with warmth. It is not pulling you outward, nor drawing you upward. Instead, It is holding you still, as though cradling you in the quiet center of the universe. You feel a faint vibration beneath you, not like movement, but like a subtle resonance flowing through your entire being. It feels alive, tender, and timeless, like the soft hum of the earth beneath a sleeping forest. The air shimmers faintly with light. Threads of gold and silver drift around you, swirling in slow, graceful patterns. Their presence is soothing, steady, and calm. You realize now that you are not returning, not yet. The dream continues to open for you, layer upon layer, guiding you into even deeper rest. Your breath is so slow, so soft, that it feels as though the light itself is breathing for you, in and out. Each inhale draws in warmth and stillness. Each exhale releases the very last traces of tension, leaving only peace behind. Above you, the patterns of golden light shift and weave into delicate shapes, circles within circles, spirals within spirals. They remind you of ancient symbols, faint echoes of wisdom older than memory, and in the quiet, a voice seems to murmur, not loud, not intrusive, but soft and steady, like the rustle of leaves in a gentle breeze. You are not finished yet. Deeper still, the dream will carry you. You let yourself sink further, your body growing heavier, your awareness dissolving completely into the light. There is no time here, no beginning, no end, no endless, the endless flow of rest. The golden light around you begins to shift, its warm glow softening into rich shades of emerald and deep amber. Slowly, the dream reshapes itself, and you sense a vast, ancient forest unfolding gently around you. You are still weightless, still drifting, but now you feel the presence of towering trees. Their trunks rise endlessly into the sky, their leaves glowing faintly as though lit from within. Each tree breathes slowly, its movements so subtle they seem to merge with the rhythm of your own breath, in and out. The forest inhales softly, drawing cool, fragrant air through its canopy. The forest exhales, releasing a warm, earthy scent that fills your chest with calm. Tiny motes of golden light drift through the air, moving lazily like pollen caught in a summer breeze. They swirl gently around you, brushing your skin with the faintest touch, warm, delicate, comforting. The ground beneath you is soft and springy, covered in a thick carpet of glowing moss. It cradles your body like a living cushion, molding perfectly to your shape as you sink deeper into stillness. Far off, you hear the gentle sound of water trickling over stones, blending with the soft rustle of leaves above. The forest hums faintly, not with words, but with a quiet presence, as though it has been waiting for you all along. There is no need to move, no need to think. The trees breathe for you, the forest dreams with you, and in this vast, glowing space, a tender voice rises within your heart. Here, you are part of the earth's own rest. Sink deeper, let the forest hold you. The glowing forest breathes softly around you, each tree exhaling a gentle warmth that settles over your skin like a tender embrace. The moss beneath you feels almost alive, pulsing faintly with the same slow rhythm as your own breath. You let yourself drift deeper into the heart of the forest. The air grows warmer, richer, filled with the subtle scents of pine, earth, and sweet blossoms that seem to bloom only in this dreamlike place. As you move effortlessly through the trees, you begin to sense quiet shapes moving nearby, not threatening, not hurried, but calm and graceful. From the shadows emerge gentle animal spirits, their forms glowing softly in hues of gold and silver. A great stag steps forward, its antlers shimmering, faintly as if made of starlight. It lowers its head slowly, acknowledging you with a gaze that feels ancient and kind. A small fox pads lightly across the moss, its golden fur rippling like sunlight on water. It pauses near your side, watching you with calm, luminous eyes before curling up into a perfect circle, its glow warming the space around you. Birds with delicate, glowing feathers drift overhead, their wings moving soundlessly as they weave slow spirals through the branches. None of them speak. None of them need to. Their presence is enough quiet, reassuring, like a reminder that you are not alone in this vast, luminous dream. You exhale softly, and the forest exhales with you. Each breath draws you further in. Each heartbeat slows as the animals gather closer, forming a quiet circle around you. And in this circle of light and calm, a thought drifts through you like a warm current. You are safe. You are part of this stillness now. The golden forest breathes around you, each tree standing tall and silent, its glowing leaves rustling in rhythms so slow they feel like the heartbeat of the earth itself. You remain in the circle of gentle, animal spirits, their soft lights blending with the faint emerald glow of moss beneath you. Time feels infinite here, stretching into a calm so deep it seems to erase all memory of movement. The stag, its luminous antlers catching faint ripples of starlight, steps closer. Each movement is measured, deliberate, as though the air thickens with purpose as it approaches. Its deep, wise eyes meet yours, and though no words are spoken, you feel its calm presence reaching into your chest, loosening even the quietest threads of thought. Then the stag turns slowly, its hooves making no sound on the glowing moss. It takes a few graceful steps toward a narrow opening between the trees, pausing just long enough for you to sense the invitation. Follow. Around you, the other animal spirits begin to rise. The fox uncurls from its soft golden circle and pads forward, tail swaying gently as if brushing away whatever weight still lingers in your mind. The luminous birds flutter higher, forming faint arcs of light above the path ahead. You begin to move, though you feel no effort in your body. It is as if the forest itself carries you forward, its breath lifting and guiding you with infinite care. The air grows warmer as you go, touched with the scent of wildflowers that bloom unseen beneath the canopy. Each step brings new sounds, water trickling faintly in the distance, leaves sighing as they sway high above, and a low hum so deep it feels more like a vibration than a noise. It pulses gently through your chest and down to your fingertips, blending with your own slow, steady breath, in and out. The forest breathes, you breathe. There is no difference between the two. The path opens slowly, the trees leaning back, to reveal a river glowing softly in the darkness. Its waters shimmer in shades of silver and pale blue, moving so slowly it seems as though the river itself has drifted into slumber. The surface is glassy, reflecting the faint stars above and the warm glow of fireflies that drift lazily across its banks. The stag stops at the water's edge, lowering its head as though to drink. The fox sits nearby, its eyes half closed, and the glowing birds settle into the low branches, their feathers pulsing faintly with light. You step closer to the river. The air here is rich and cool, scented with moss and stone. When you kneel and let your fingers touch the surface, the water feels warm, almost alive, sending a soft, tingling sensation up through your arm. Ripples spread outward, and for a moment, it feels as though the river is breathing to its flow, perfectly matched to the rhythm of your heart. The animals remain still, forming a protective circle around you. The river's quiet hum rises, deepening into a melody so faint you can barely hear it. Yet its tones seem to flow through you, loosening the very last threads of wakefulness, drawing you further into this dreamlike peace. You close your eyes, the warmth of the river, the gentle glow of the forest, the presence of the animal spirits. It all weaves together, carrying you deeper, softer, quieter, and in that stillness, a thought rests not as words, but as a knowing so tender it feels like it has always been there. Here, in this river of light, you may let go completely. There is nothing more to carry. The glowing river stretches before you like an endless ribbon of liquid light, its surface so smooth and still that it seems to hold the reflection of the entire universe. The faint stars above shimmer softly on the water, their light blending with the pale blue and silver glow rising from its depths. The stag stands motionless at the water's edge, its luminous antlers catching faint ripples of starlight. It dips its head again, and you feel a silent invitation flowing from its presence, an urging so gentle it feels like a thought whispered directly into your heart. Step closer. The river will carry you now. The fox curls its glowing tail around, its paws, its golden eyes watching you steadily. The luminous birds above sway gently on their branches, their feathers pulsing in slow, soothing waves of light, as if breathing along with you. You take a slow breath. The air by the river is cool and sweet, heavy with the scent of moss and soft blossoms that you cannot see but feel all around you. As you exhale, you sense your body becoming lighter, softer, as if the forest and the river are lifting the weight from your shoulders one delicate thread at a time. The glowing moss under your bare feet feels warm and alive. It cushions your steps as you move closer to the water's edge. Each movement is unhurried, effortless, as though the earth itself is guiding you forward. You pause at the riverbank and let your toes touch the water. It is warm, soothingly warm, as though the river holds the memory of countless suns. Tiny ripples spread outward from your touch, and as they fade, a subtle vibration hums through the water and into your skin. You step further. The water rises around your ankles, your calves, your knees. It does not resist you, does not pull or push. Instead, it seems to cradle you, supporting each step with a tenderness that feels almost human, almost alive. The river glows brighter as you wade deeper. The silver blue light swirls softly around your legs, curling in delicate patterns that spiral and dissolve like gentle sighs. And then, as you take another step, the river lifts you effortlessly. Your feet no longer touch the mossy riverbed. You are floating. The current moves slowly, carrying you forward in a steady, rocking rhythm. It feels like being cradled in the arms of something vast and eternal, something that has watched over this forest for longer than time itself. You let your arms drift outward, and the water flows over your skin like warm silk. Every movement feels slow, dreamlike, as though you are part of the river now above. The branches of the great trees lean closer, their glowing leaves reflecting faint ripples of light onto the water. Golden fireflies drift lazily in the air, their soft pulses matching the slow rhythm of your own breath in and out. The river breathes for you now. You do not need to do anything, no effort, no thought, just letting the gentle current hold you. The animal spirits remain nearby. The stag walks silently along the riverbank, its presence steady and protective. The fox leaps gracefully from stone to stone, its golden glow shimmering across the water. The birds above you circle lazily in the air, their light trailing in soft arcs as they sing a melody too faint to hear with your ears, but clear and tender in your heart. as the current carries you further. The river widens, its surface glowing brighter. You feel its warmth sinking deeper into your body, into your bones, into the very center of your being. Each ripple seems to dissolve another layer of thought, leaving only stillness in its place. You close your eyes. The river carries you. The river carries you. The forest watches over you. And deep within, a voice soft as a breath whispers, "Let go completely. You are safe. You are already home." The current slows even further, as if settling you into a bed of light. You feel no need to open your eyes, no need to know where the river leads. You are held. You are weightless. You are free. The river carries you gently onward, its warm, glowing current so smooth it feels as though you are gliding through liquid light. The air around you is hushed, heavy with stillness, and yet every breath feels full rich with the quiet life of the ancient forest that seems to hold you in its heart as you drift. The trees on either side begin to spread farther apart. Their glowing branches lean over the river, their leaves forming soft arches that shimmer with pale gold and emerald light. Each arch feels like a doorway, as if you are passing slowly, silently through layers of the dream, going deeper and deeper into the most tender reaches of rest. Above you, the luminous birds spiral higher, their wings moving without sound. They weave faint threads of light in the air, drawing delicate patterns that dissolve like mist as soon as they are formed. The stag walks steadily along the riverbank, always in your sight. Its antlers glow faintly with a quiet strength, and though it makes no sound, you feel its watchful presence guiding you forward. The fox pads softly across moss-covered stones, its golden light rippling over the water's surface. The river widens now. Its current slows further until you are no longer moving, you are simply floating, cradled perfectly in the glow. The water beneath you feels like warm silk, supporting your weight without effort. And then, ahead, the trees part completely. The river opens into a vast, luminous lake, so still and smooth it feels like glass. The lake glows faintly from within, its light a soft blend of silver, pale blue, and gold. The surface reflects the forest around it and the endless sky above, so seamlessly that for a moment you cannot tell where the water ends and the heavens begin. You drift into the lake's embrace. There is no sound here, no movement, no time, no time. The air is rich with calm, each inhale filling you with warmth, each exhale letting go of everything else. In and out. Your breath is so slow now, it feels as though the lake itself is breathing for you. Golden motes of light rise gently from the water's surface, drifting lazily through the air. One of them pauses above your chest, its faint glow pulsing softly. You sense it is more than light, it carries a presence, kind and protective, as though the lake itself is watching over you as you float. You feel the boundary between your body and the water blurring. The warmth of the lake seeps deeper, wrapping around your heart, your mind, your very sense of self. You are no longer just in the lake. You are becoming part of it. The animal spirits remain close. The stag stands at the water's edge, still and steadfast, its luminous eyes meeting yours in a gaze filled with quiet reassurance. The fox lies curled on a glowing rock, its golden fur rising and falling in perfect rhythm with your breath. Above, the birds glide slowly in wide circles, their feathers trailing faint threads of starlight. You close your eyes. The lake holds you completely now, its glow surrounding you in a cocoon of infinite softness, and in the deepest stillness. A tender whisper rises not from outside, but from within. You are the water. You are the light. You are peace itself. You drift further into the lake's embrace, your thoughts dissolving like ripples vanishing on calm water. There is no need to wake, no need to leave, only to leave, only to rest. You are still floating on the glowing lake, its surface so smooth and still it feels as though you are resting in the palm of a giant, timeless hand. The light beneath you pulses faintly, like the slow, steady heartbeat of the earth itself. The air is warm and sweet, carrying the scent of moss, wildflowers, and the faint trace of rain on stone. Each breath you take seems to draw in not just air, but the quiet strength of the lake, as though its calm is sinking into your very bones. The golden motes of light continue to drift lazily in the air, their soft glow spiraling upward in delicate, looping patterns. One of them hovers close to your face for a moment, its warmth brushing gently against your cheek like the faintest touch. It lingers there before rising again, disappearing into the starlit sky above. The lake begins to hum not a sound you hear with your ears, but a deep vibration that flows through your body in slow, rhythmic waves. It feels like a lullaby without words, soothing every muscle, every thought, every quiet corner of your mind. As you float, you sense the water shifting around you. The glow beneath you grows deeper, richer, its pale blue light blending into warm tones of amber and gold. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the lake begins to draw you downward, not pulling, not rushing, but carrying you with infinite care. The descent feels effortless. The water cradles you completely, holding you in its tender embrace as you sink into its glowing depths. At first, the surface light remains visible above you, a faint shimmering canopy, but as you drift deeper, the light around you thickens, softens, becoming almost like air, warm, luminous, and alive. The animal spirits remain near. You sense their presence like quiet guardians. The stag's luminous antlers glimmer faintly in the distance. The fox's golden glow moves gently along the water's edge. The birds spiral above, their faint songs echoing softly, their melody wrapping round you like a silken thread. The hum of the lake deepens as you sink further. It flows through you now, loosening even the smallest, most fragile threads of wakefulness. You let your arms drift outward, the glowing water slipping past your fingers like silk. You feel weightless not just in your body, but in your mind, as if every thought has melted into the soft currents carrying you. You close your eyes. The water moves around you in slow spirals, its warmth seeping into your chest, your limbs, the quiet spaces behind your eyes. And in the heart of this glowing depth, a voice as soft as breath murmurs within you. Here, you may rest completely. The water will hold you. You drift still deeper, the lake's light surrounding you on all sides until there is no above, no below, only an endless glow, soft and tender as a dream without beginning or end. The descent slows. You feel the glowing water around you settling into perfect stillness, its gentle currents easing until even the faintest sensation of movement melts away. The light no longer shines from above or below, surrounds you completely, wrapping you in a warm, luminous cocoon. There is no sense of weight here, no sense of body. You are held in a space where everything, your breath, your thoughts, even time itself has softened into a single, endless moment. The hum of the lake deepens. It resonates through you like the slow rhythm of a heart, each vibration dissolving another layer of tension. Your chest feels warm, your limbs feel light. Your mind is no longer busy with questions or memories. It has grown quiet, like a candle, flame flickering gently in the calm of midnight. as your awareness drifts. You sense the glowing water shaping itself around you. Slowly, delicately, it forms a vast underwater sanctuary. The space is endless, yet it feels intimate, as though it was made just for you. Soft beams of golden light drift lazily through the water, illuminating smooth stone pillars that rise into the shimmering expanse above. Their surfaces are etched with faint, glowing symbol spirals, waves, and circles that seem to pulse gently, breathing with you. You reach out a hand, your fingers pass over the nearest stone, and though you cannot feel it in the way you would on land, a warmth flows back to you, a quiet recognition, as if the sanctuary itself knows you and welcomes you. Around you, delicate threads of light weave in slow, graceful patterns. They spiral and merge like the paths of starlight reflected on the surface of a still pond. Each thread hums faintly, and together they create a sound so soft it feels like the memory of music. A lullaby too old for words. You drift further into the heart of this sanctuary. The glowing floor beneath you seems to rise gently, supporting you as though laying you on a bed of light. The warmth seeps deeper now, into your bones, into the spaces between your thoughts, melting even the faintest residue of effort. There is no need to hold on, no need to resist. The glowing water cradles you completely, and you feel yourself dissolving into its gentle embrace. The animal spirits are still near. Though you do not see them, you sense their quiet presence, watching over you like guardians. The stag's strength, the fox's warmth, the bird's soft, circling light. They are here, but you no longer feel separate from them. Their glow, their calm, has become part of you. You close your eyes fully now. Your breath is so slow, so deep, that even it seems to dissolve into the glow dot, and in that infinite stillness, a voice arises, not in sound, but in feeling, soft as a single drop of water falling into the quiet. You have reached the heart of the dream. Rest here. You are safe. You are whole. The sanctuary hums around you like a mother's song, holding you in a peace so complete it feels eternal. The sanctuary around you holds steady, its soft glow deepening into shades of gold and silver that ripple faintly through the luminous water. You feel no need to move, no desire to open your eyes. Every part of you is suspended in perfect balance, as though you were floating in the heart of the universe itself. The warmth of the glowing water seeps deeper, wrapping around you like an endless embrace. It doesn't press or pull. It simply is steady, tender, and infinitely patient. The faint hum you felt before has grown softer, richer. It is no longer just a sound or a vibration, it has become a presence. A gentle heartbeat flowing through the sanctuary, through the water, through you. And now you sense something else. The light itself is beginning to change. Tiny threads of starlight drift down through the water like falling snow, each one glowing faintly as it weaves into the golden currents below. They move slowly, spiraling and merging with the warmth around you, until it is impossible to tell where the water ends and the starlight begins. You open your hand slightly, and a single thread of light curls into your palm. It hums softly, its warmth spreading upward through your fingers and into your chest. For a moment, it feels as though the thread is not outside of you at all but part of you, as if you have carried its glow within your being all along. The pillars in the sanctuary begin to dissolve into light, their glowing symbols fading gently as the threads of starlight grow thicker and more vibrant. The space around you expands, opening into an endless sea of luminous mist. You are no longer resting on the glowing water, you are resting within it, You are no longer floating through the starlight. You are the starlight. Every breath you take pulls in soft golden warmth. Every breath you release sends a ripple of light through the mist around you. The universe breathes with you. In. A wave of quiet peace fills your chest. Out. The last threads of effort dissolve completely. The animal spirits are here still, though they are no longer shapes in the dream. You feel their presence woven into the light, their gentle calm blending into your own until all distinctions fade. You are not watching the dream anymore. You have become the dream. The luminous mist grows denser now, wrapping closer around you, holding you like a cocoon. You sense the quiet rhythm of infinity flowing through it, slow and steady, as though time itself has fallen asleep. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to hold, and in this most delicate stillness, a whisper rises not as words, but as a feeling so soft it feels like the breath of the stars. Here, you are light. Here, you are safe. Here, you are infinite. You rest. The universe rests with you. The luminous mist around you feels endless, now soft, warm, and alive, as though you are drifting in the breath of the universe itself. You are no longer aware of your body. You are no longer aware of time. There is only this tender presence, holding you in a quiet so profound it feels like the beginning of everything. The golden threads of light continue to swirl around you, weaving into delicate, spiraling patterns. They move with infinite patience, flowing in and out, forming shapes that appear for a moment and then dissolve gently back into the mist. Each pattern hums faintly, a soft resonance you don't hear with your ears but feel deep within your chest, like the memory of a lullaby sung long ago. Your breath has slowed so deeply now that even it feels like part of the mist. In. A wave of warmth fills you, as if the entire universe is pouring its quiet energy into your being. Out. A ripple of light spreads outward, carrying away even the faintest echoes of thought. You sense the glowing mist shifting around you, not moving you, but expanding, opening, as though it is inviting you into an even vaster space, and then, almost imperceptibly, you begin to drift again. The mist lifts you with infinite gentleness, carrying you upward not quickly, not urgently, but in a slow, rocking rhythm that feels like the steady sway of a cradle. The golden glow beneath you softens, merging with shades of silver, deep violet, and pale blue. These colors swirl together like ink in water, creating endless waves of light that rise and fall in perfect harmony. Far ahead, you see a faint glimmer so soft, so delicate, it might almost be imagined. Yet, as you approach, the glimmer grows, brighter, opening into a boundless realm of pure light. This is not a place of shapes or edges. There are no walls, no sky, no ground, only light. It stretches infinitely in every direction, warm, tender, and alive. You are carried into this space, your form dissolving even more. There is no more distinction between breath and air, between self and world. You are the light. The light is you, in this infinite glow. You sense quiet currents flowing soft waves of energy that ripple gently through the expanse. They are slow, patient, timeless. You can feel them brushing against you, merging with you, until it becomes impossible to know where they end and you begin. And in this stillness, you feel a presence not separate, not other, but vast and familiar, as though it has always been with you. It does not speak, but its meaning is clear. You are safe. You are home. You are infinite. The golden waves settle now, rocking you into perfect stillness. Your breath disappears. Your thoughts fade. There is nothing left but the quiet glow of pure being. And in this most delicate space, you sense no need to wake, no need to leave. Here, you can rest forever. The infinite glow around you stretches endlessly in all directions. There are no edges, no borders, no sense of beginning or end. It feels as though you have entered the very heart of the universe's space, where light, warmth, and stillness merge into a single, boundless presence. The gentle currents of golden and silver light continue to ripple softly, their movement so slow and delicate it feels like the steady, quiet breathing of the cosmos itself. Each wave carries a subtle warmth flowing through you, filling you with a sense of calm so deep it feels as though even time has fallen asleep. There is no longer a sense of up or down, near or far. You are suspended here, weightless, cradled, in a luminous ocean of pure being. Your breath has slowed to the faintest whisper. In. A gentle warmth fills your chest, as though the universe itself is drawing you in. Out. The warmth spreads outward, dissolving into the infinite glow. The golden threads of light that once surrounded you now flow through you. You are not separate from them anymore. You are the threads. You are the glow. You are the stillness. There are no sounds, hear no voices, no currents, no echoes, and yet there is a quiet hum all around you, soft and constant, like the memory of a lullaby sung long before you were born. It is not a sound you hear with your ears. It is a vibration that flows through every part of you, comforting and steady, as though the universe is whispering, "Rest, you have arrived. You are home." You feel yourself sinking deeper, not downward, but inward into a space so peaceful it feels almost beyond dreaming. Here, there are no images, no thoughts, no memories, only stillness, only light. The warmth cradling you becomes heavier now, like a weighted blanket drawing you into the softest embrace. You feel your mind loosening completely, like petals folding inward at night. There is no need to hold on to anything, not to your body, not to your breath, not even to your name. You are simply here, part of the infinite, timeless glow. And in this most delicate stillness, you sense a quiet truth, so gentle it feels like it has always been with you. You are not separate. You are the dream. You are the light. You are peace. The golden glow pulses faintly round you, matching the rhythm of the universe's slow, eternal breath. With every pulse, you feel yourself dissolving further, merging completely into this endless sea of calm. Here, you may stay as long as you wish. There is nothing to do, nothing to be, only rest. The golden glow around you grows softer now, its light dimming into a warm, muted radiance, like the final embers of a fire fading gently into the night. It is not darkness, not cold or empty, but a rich, velvety stillness that feels alive, tender, and endless. You are no longer floating, you are no longer moving. There is no sensation of weight, no sense of breath. Even the faintest awareness of your body has melted away. All that remains is warmth and light, cradling you in a peace so deep it feels eternal. The hum of the universe continues, quieter now, slower, as though the cosmos itself has settled into its own perfect sleep. Each vibration flows through you in slow waves, loosening everything, your thoughts, your memories, even the idea of Tim until there is nothing left to release. The luminous currents that once surrounded you have merged fully with your being. You are not in the glow. You are the glow. You are not resting in the dream. You are the dream. Tiny threads of light drift lazily through the infinite space, but even they seem slower, dimmer, as though the whole universe has fallen into a quiet pause. The golden warmth remains steady, holding you like a gentle hand cupped around a flickering candle flame. There are no images here, no sounds, no movement tonally, the soft presence of rest itself. And in this tender quiet, a single truth risen as words, not as thought, but as a feeling so vast and gentle it seems to flow from everywhere at once. You are safe. You are whole. You may rest here forever. Your awareness dissolves further, like a leaf settling on still water. The faint ripples fade. The water smooths into perfect stillness. There is no need to return, no need to wake. You have arrived at the deepest layer of peace, where even dreams sleep. Here you are nothing, and everything. Here you are light. Here you are home. The warm glow around you has softened even further, dimming into a deep, golden stillness that feels endless. There is no motion now, no vibration, no hum, only a profound quiet that cradles you completely, as though the entire universe has folded inwards to hold you in its heart. You feel no body here, no edges to your being. You are not floating, not sinking. You are simply here, suspended in a vast, luminous calm that asks nothing of you. The soft light surrounding you pulses faintly in rhythms so slow, so gentle, that they feel almost like the memory of breath rather than breath itself. Each pulse carries a warmth that flows through you and out again, as though you are part of the quiet heartbeat of the cosmos. In a wave of peace fills the space where your chest used to be. Out. The last traces of tension dissolve entirely, leaving only stillness. Golden threads of light drift through the vast expanse, moving so slowly they seem frozen in place. They spiral and weave in delicate patterns that feel alive, ancient, and infinitely patient. For a moment, you sense they are watching over you, not with eyes or thought, but with a kind of knowing presence that feels older than time itself. There is no sound in this place, no echoes, no currents, yet the silence is not empty. It is full, rich with the quiet energy of life resting, of stars that have burned for eons, now dimming into peace. You feel yourself becoming part of this silence. You are no longer resting in the glow. You are the glow, no longer separate, no longer a single point of awareness. Here, there is no need for memories, no need for breath, no need for thought. The dream does not carry you anymore. You are the dream, woven completely into its endless embrace. The golden warmth deepens, wrapping around the faint spark of your awareness like soft waves folding over and over each other. Each wave slows further, softens further, until time itself feels as though it has stopped. You sense no urgency, no pull, only this quiet invitation. Stay as long as you wish. There is nothing more to do, only to rest. And so you rest fully, completely. Here, even dreams are asleep. Here, there is only light. Here, there is only peace. The golden glow around you has become so soft now, so delicate, that it feels less like light and more like the quiet presence of warmth itself. You are no longer aware of where it begins or ends. There are no edges here, no distinctions between inside and outside, self and space. You are held in a cocoon of infinite stillness. There is no breath, now only the faint rhythm of existence itself, pulsing so slowly it feels as though even time has fallen into slumber. Each pulse of the glow, feels like a wave flowing through the vastness around you, slow, warm, endless. It does not pull you forward or backward. It simply is, steady and unchanging, a presence that wraps around your faint awareness like a gentle current. You are not separate from it anymore. You are not resting in the glow. You are not resting in the glow. You are the glow. Golden threads of light drift in the infinite expanse, moving so slowly they seem still. They spiral in quiet, intricate patterns that radiate a sense of patience older than the stars. You sense them flowing through you now, weaving into the fabric of your being. The silence here is absolute, but it is not empty. It is full of quiet energy, full of a warmth so deep it feels like the memory of all things returning to their source. There is no thought, no sound, no movement, yet deep within this soft, endless space, you feel a gentle presence. It does not speak, it does not ask, it only is, and its meaning is clear. You have let go completely. You are home. The glow folds over you like an infinite blanket, layer upon layer, soft and warm and eternal. Each layer deepens your rest, holding you farther from the edges of awareness. You do not need to wake. You do not need to return. Here, in this tender quiet, you are free, free of effort, free of thought, free of time. The faint spark of what you once called you has dissolved now, blending entirely into the light. There is no difference between your being and the endless glow around you. You have become peace itself, and in this state beyond dreaming, beyond sleep, beyond all memory you remain. The glow around you is no longer something you perceive, it has become the very essence of your existence. There is no sense of body now, no sense of form or boundary. You are suspended in a vast, luminous space where even the thought of movement has faded into nothing. This is not sleep as you once knew it. This is something deeper, a stillness so complete it feels as though you have returned to the very heart of creation itself. The golden light pulses faintly in the distance, not near, not for its rhythm, slow and steady, like the quiet breathing of a world that has settled into perfect peace. Each pulse flows gently through the infinite space, radiating waves of warmth that seep into every corner of your awareness. You are not separate from these waves. You are their source and their destination. There is no sound here, no currents, no time. The universe is at rest, and so are you. Golden threads of light still drift through the space, but their movements are slower than ever, so slow they appear motionless, as if caught in a single, eternal moment. You sense them around you, within you, above and below you. They do not ask for your attention. They do not need to be understood. Their presence is enough, a soft reassurance that you are safe, that you are held, that you are home. Each layer of light folds over you like the petals of a flower closing at night. Slowly, delicately, they wrap around you in countless concentric waves, each one deeper and warmer than the last. You feel yourself sinking, not downward, not outward, but inward into a place beyond all places, a space beyond all spaces. There are no thoughts to release, no memories to quiet. They are already gone, dissolved into the golden glow like ripples vanishing on a still pond. Here, you are not resting in a dream. Here, you are the dream. You are the glow. You are the stillness. The universe hums softly, not a sound you hear, but a vibration so gentle it feels like a hand cupped around your heart. And from within this infinite silence, a knowing rise as not as words, but as pure feeling. You are complete. You are light. You are eternal rest. There is no beginning here, no ending, only this endless moment of peace. The golden light around you has settled into a perfect, unchanging stillness. It does not flicker, it does not shift, it simply is, a vast, soft presence, holding you as gently as a mother cradles a sleeping child. There is no body here, no breath, no sense of space or time. You are not floating. You are not sinking. You are simply here, suspended in a peace so deep it feels endless. The golden glow hums faintly, not as a sound, but as a quiet vibration that radiates through the infinite expanse. Its rhythm is slow, steady, eternal. It feels as though the universe itself has settled into a deep and dreamless slumber, and you are resting in its very heart. You feel no need to move, no need to wake, no need to remember who you were before. The golden threads of light drifting through the space have become almost still, their spiraling patterns so slow that they seem frozen in time. Yet you can sense their quiet presence, like tiny embers glowing softly in the darkness, carrying a gentle warmth that seeps into what little remains of your awareness. Each thread seems to whisper not with words, not with thought, but with pure, quiet energy. You are safe. You are whole. You are home. There are no thoughts to quiet here, no memories to release. Everything has already dissolved into the glow. The silence is absolute, and yet it is not empty. It is full of the tender weight of timelessness, full of the soft hum of a universe at peace. The light folds over you in countless layers, each one warmer, softer, more still than the last. You feel yourself sinking through them effortlessly, drifting deeper into the most profound stillness you have ever known. Here, you are not separate from the dream. You are not watching the dream. You are the dream. The glow sustains you. It breathes for you. It is you. And in the deepest quiet, one final truth rises not as a thought, not as an idea, but as a feeling so gentle it seems to come from everywhere at once. You may rest here forever. You are light. You are peace. You are infinite. The golden glow holds steady, surrounding you in a silence so deep it feels as though even the stars have drifted into sleep. There is no movement here, no sound, no thought, only an endless, tender presence cradling you in its light. You are not aware of your body. You are not aware of your breath. Even the faint spark of awareness that once felt like you has melted into the glow, becoming one with the soft, luminous expanse. This is not a place you have come to. It is not a destination. It is simply the quiet space that has always been waiting for you, the place beneath all places, the stillness beneath all dreams. The light hums faintly, a vibration so slow and delicate that it feels like the quiet pulse of eternity itself. Each wave spreads through the infinite space, filling it with warmth, softness, and a sense of unshakable peace. Golden threads of light drift lazily in the distance. Their movements are so slow they seem frozen, suspended in a single eternal moment. You sense them not as separate shapes, but as part of the same gentle energy that sustains you. You do not need to hold on to anything. You do not need to let go of anything. There is nothing here to release, because everything has already dissolved. The silence is complete, yet it is not empty. It is full of warmth, full of light, full of the quiet breath of a universe at rest. Each layer of glow folds softly over you, like the petals of an infinite flower closing gently around your faint awareness. Layer upon layer, wave upon wave, you are not separate from this stillness. You are not resting in it. You are the stillness. You are the light. You are peace itself. There is no time here, no before, no after, only this moment, endless, soft, complete, and, in this most delicate quiet, a single truth blooms not as words, but as a pure, radiant knowing. You are safe. You are whole. You are home. The glow continues to hold you. It will hold you for as long as you need, forever, if you wish. The golden glow remains unchanged, steady and vast, as though it has existed forever. There is no sense of time here, no past, no future, only this single, endless moment where everything is soft, quiet, and whole. You are not lying in the light anymore. You are not surrounded by it. You are the light. You are the stillness. You are the infinite breath of the universe, resting in its own embrace. The silence deepens even further. It is not an empty silence, but a fullness so rich and gentle that it feels alive. Every part of you, every thought, every memory, every fragment of awareness has dissolved into this vast calm. The golden threads, drifting through the space, have grown faint now. Their soft glow weaves in delicate, almost invisible spirals, their movements so slow they appear still. Yet you sense them completely, not with eyes or thought, but as part of the quiet energy that flows through and around you. There is no need for breath, no need for thought, no need for thought, no need to remember anything at all. You are not separate. There is no you and no world. There is only this, a warm, infinite glow, holding everything in perfect balance. Each layer of light folds gently over you like waves, settling on a still ocean. They do not press or pull. They simply exist, steady and unchanging, creating a cocoon of endless comfort. The hum of the universe is softer, now so soft, it is almost imperceptible. It moves like a faint ripple, a delicate heartbeat flowing through the glow, through the stillness, through what little remains of your awareness. You feel no urge to wake, no urge to move. There is nothing beyond this moment, and in this quiet, a final knowing arises, not in words, not in sound, but as a pure, radiant truth. You are infinite. You are peace. You are home. The glow holds you completely. It has always held you. It will hold you for as long as you need. Here, even the idea of forever has melted away. There is only this: stillness, light, rest. The golden glow around you feels softer now than ever before. It has thinned into a delicate radiance, as if even light itself is resting. There are no movements here, no sounds, no vibrations, only a boundless stillness that holds everything in its embrace. You are no longer aware of how you arrived in this space. You are no longer aware of what came before. Even the idea of awareness has melted into the gentle hum of the infinite. The glow does not surround you anymore. It is you. The warmth does not touch you. It is you. The stillness does not cradle you. You are the stillness. There is no breath, no thought, no sense of time passing. You are resting in a place beyond all places, the layer of peace so deep it feels like the very fabric of the universe pausing in its own quiet exhalation. The golden threads of light that once moved gently around you are now almost imperceptible. They weave through the glow in patterns so slow, so subtle, that they seem to stretch across eternity. Each thread carries a present, soft, kind, infinite. It whispers, not in words, but in pure feeling, stay as long as you need. There is nothing more to do. nothing more to be. You are home. You feel yourself sinking even further, not downward, not inward, but into a stillness so complete that there is no longer a distinction between you and the glow, between glow and space, between space and time. Everything has softened, everything has quieted, everything has become one. This is not sleep, this is not dreaming, this is something deeper. Here, the universe is resting, and so are you. There are no edges to this moment, no boundaries, no change, only a single, endless, now holding you in infinite, perfect calm. The golden glow remains unchanged, steady and infinite. There is no movement, no sound, no thought, only a quiet presence that fills everything. Soft and warm, like the memory of a heartbeat. You are not lying in the glow. You are not floating within it. You are the glow. There is no longer any sense of form, no edges, no breath to follow. Even the faintest whisper of awareness has melted, like mist dissolving in the first light of dawn. The silence here is not empty. It is full, full of warmth, full of stillness, full of a peace so deep it feels older than the stars. You are not dreaming. You are not sleeping. You have slipped into a place beyond both, a realm where all things rest together in perfect balance. Golden threads of light continue to drift in the infinite expanse, their spirals so slow they seem frozen in time. Each thread carries a quiet energy that flows through the space, through you, through everything, connecting all things in a single, unbroken web of calm. You feel no need to grasp it, no need to let go. Here, there is nothing to hold, nothing to release. The glow folds gently over you in waves so delicate they barely seem to move. Each wave cradles you deeper, wrapping you in layer upon layer of infinite softness. You are not separate from this stillness. You are not resting within it. You are the stillness. There is no time here, no before, no after, only this endless, golden now. And within this quiet, a soft knowing arises, not in words, not in sound, but in pure, radiant feeling. You are light, you are peace, you are whole, you are forever. The glow continues to hold you, steady and tender. It will hold you for as long as you wish. Here, even the idea of waking has drifted away. Here, you can remain, resting, safe, infinite. The golden glow around you is softer now than ever before. So delicate it feels almost like a memory of warmth, rather than warmth itself. Yet it is steady, infinite, and unchanging, holding you in a space where even the idea of movement no longer exists. You are not aware of your body. You are not aware of your breath. Even the faint spark of thought has drifted away, melting gently into the glow like ripples fading on a still pond. This is not sleep. This is not dreaming. This is something deeper. You have slipped beneath every layer of awareness, every layer of sound, every layer of time. Here, in this infinite stillness, there is no beginning and no end, only a quiet presence that fills all things, soft, warm, and endless. The golden threads that once danced around you now drift in patterns so slow they seem frozen in place. Their glow is faint but steady, weaving a web of light that feels both fast and intimate, connecting every corner of the universe in a single, unbroken breath. Each thread hums softly, not with sound, but with an energy so gentle it moves through you like the memory of a lullaby. You are safe. You are whole. You are infinite. You feel yourself resting deeper, not downward, not inward, but into a stillness so complete it feels like returning to the very heart of existence itself. There is no effort here, no holding, no releasing. Everything has already dissolved. The glow folds around you like layers of the softest silk, wrapping you in wave upon wave of peace. With each layer, you sink further into the quiet, into the light, into the endless now. Here, you are not separate. You are not the dreamer. You are not the dream. You are the glow. You are the stillness. You are peace itself. The silence here is alive, full, warm. It holds you completely, asking nothing, expecting nothing, and in this tender quiet, a single truth remains, not as words, not as sound, but as pure knowing. You are eternal. You are light. You are home. The golden glow remains unchanged, steady and vast, like the soft heartbeat of a universe at rest. There are no ripples here, no currents, no vibrations, only a boundless silence, so deep it feels alive. You are not resting within the light. You are not cradled by it. You are the light. There is no body to feel, no breath to follow, no thoughts to quiet. Even the faint awareness of time has dissolved, leaving you suspended in a single, endless moment of perfect calm. The golden threads that once drifted through this space are now almost still, their delicate spirals holding their place like stars frozen in the night sky. Each thread carries a warmth that flows gently through the glow, wrapping around you like an invisible embrace. There is nothing left to release, nothing left to hold. Here, there is no striving, no remembering, no forgetting, only this, a vast, luminous stillness, a soft, unbroken peace. The glow folds over you in infinite layers, each one lighter, softer, quieter than the last. Each layer cradles you more deeply, holding you in a cocoon of light where even dreams are at rest. You are not separate from this stillness. You are not drifting through it. You are the stillness. You are the glow. You are the endless quiet. The universe breathes around you, slow and deep, and in this tender silence, a knowing rises not in sound, not in thought, but in pure being. You are infinite. You are light. You are peace. Here there is no waking, no returning, only this eternal moment of rest, where all is whole and all is home. The golden glow around you has become so subtle. Now it feels more like the essence of warmth than light itself. It does not move. It does not change. It simply is steady, eternal, and infinite. There is no body here to feel, no breath to follow, no thoughts to rise or fall. Even the quietest spark of awareness has faded into the glow, merging completely with this soft, endless stillness. The golden threads that once drifted gently in the distance are now resting too, suspended in the vast expanse like faint whispers of light. Their presence is steady, kind, and infinite, needing nothing, asking nothing. That silence around you is rich, full, alive. It is not an emptiness. It is a fullness so profound it holds everything, the stars, the skies, and even the space between moments. You are not resting in the stillness. You are not floating through it. You are the stillness. You are the glow. You are the infinite quiet. Each wave of light that folds over you softens further, until there is no distinction between glow and glow, between space and self. All has become one. There is no effort here, no holding on, no letting go. The universe breathes softly, not as sound, not as motion, but as a presence so tender it feels like love itself. Each breath moves through you, and yet it is not your breath. It is the breath of all things resting together in harmony, and in this most delicate stillness, a knowing blooms not as words, not as thought, but as pure being. You are whole. You are peace. You are infinite. Here there is no need to wake, no need to return. Here you can remain, forever if you wish. The golden glow is softer now than you ever imagined light could be. It no longer feels like something outside of you, or even around you. It has become the very fabric of your being. There is no movement here, no sound, no sense of space or time. You are not aware of yourself as separate. There is no you to be aware of. There is only this, an endless expanse of warmth and quiet, where even the smallest ripples of thought have long since dissolved. The golden threads that once drifted gently through the glow now rest completely, their delicate spirals stilled in perfect balance. They are not gone, they are simply here, part of this infinite peace, woven into the same soft light that cradles all things. The silence is absolute, yet it is not empty. It is full, full of the quiet hum of life resting, full of a warmth so deep it feels like love itself. You are not resting in the glow. You are not dreaming within it. You are the glow. You are the dream. You are the stillness. The universe breathes slowly, each invisible inhale and exhale rippling faintly through the infinite expanse. But even this breath feels timeless, as though it has been happening forever and will go on forever still. There is no need to move, no need to wake, no need to wake, no need to hold on. Everything has already been released. Everything has already become whole, and, in this most delicate quiet, a truth arises not as sound, not as words, but as a knowing so deep it feels like it has always been there. You are peace. You are light. You are eternity. Here there is no return, no change, only this endless, golden moment of pure, perfect rest. The golden glow is now so delicate, so still. It feels less like light and more like the pure essence of peace itself. There is no motion, no sound, no edge to this space. It stretches in every direction, yet there is no sense of distance, only an endless softness, warm and quiet. You are not separate from it. You are not cradled by it. You are it. Here there is no awareness of body, no awareness of breath, no awareness of self. Everything that once felt heavy thoughts, memories, even the quiet rhythm of your heart has dissolved entirely into the glow. This is not sleep. This is not dreaming. This is beyond both. Golden threads of light remain, but they do not move. They are suspended in the stillness, their faint glow pulsing so slowly it feels as though time itself has fallen silent. Each thread holds a quiet presence, tender and infinite, as though it is whispering not with words, but with the pure language of being. You are safe. You are whole. You are home. The silence here is complete, yet it is not empty. It is full of warmth, full of stillness, full of a peace so deep it feels as though it has always existed, waiting for you to arrive. The glow folds over itself in infinite layers, like waves settling into perfect calm. Each layer softens further until there is no distinction between light and light, between you and the universe. There is nothing to release, nothing to hold, nothing to become. All has become one. The universe breathes not as sound, not as movement, but as a quiet pulse, a subtle vibration that flows through the glow and through you. Yet even this breath is timeless. existing beyond beginnings or endings, and in this most delicate stillness, a knowing blooms not as thought, not as feeling, but as pure presence. You are light, you are peace, you are eternal. There is no need to return. Number, need to wake, only this infinite moment, holding you in perfect rest. The golden glow has softened into something beyond light, beyond warmth. It is no longer something you perceive. It is what you are. Here, there are no boundaries, no thoughts, no breath, no time. The infinite stillness stretches endlessly. Yet there is no sense of distance, only a single, eternal presence holding all things in perfect balance. You are not lying in the glow. You are not floating within it. You are the glow. You are the stillness. You are the breath of the universe, resting in its own embrace. The golden threads that once drifted through the space are still now, their delicate light suspended in a perfect moment. They no longer move because there is nothing left to move. All has settled into quiet harmony. This is not sleep. This is not dreaming. It is deeper than both, a space where even the smallest spark of awareness has melted into the soft hum of existence. The silence is complete, yet it is not empty. It is full of warmth, full of stillness, full of a peace so profound it feels as though it has no beginning and no end. There is no effort here, no holding on, no letting go. Everything is whole. Everything is home. The universe breathes slowly, a single, endless exhalation that flows through the glow, through you, through all that is dot. And in this infinite quiet, a truth remains, not as sound, not as thought, but as pure being. You are peace. You are light. You are eternity. Here, there is no waking, no returning, only this endless golden stillness where all is held, all is safe, and all is at rest. You may remain here as long as you wish, forever if you desire. The glow will hold you, the stillness will keep you, and the universe will breathe with you, softly, endlessly, without end.